So America's obsession with energy efficient everything has made my life a living hell. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to save the environment, but my electric oven is just not doing it, if you know what I mean. And so I was in the search for the perfect product to cook something quickly and without me spending 20 to 30 minutes waiting for this behemoth of an oven, electric oven that is, to preheat. Sometimes it takes 20 to 30 minutes just for it to preheat to the temperature I need for things in the oven. And the top is awful. Now, this is only a oven that's about maybe 3 years old. And as you can see, the top is made out of glass and it looks awful. It's all scraped up. This is like a new oven. Cost us like $680. And don't buy Whirlpool. Okay, so that's another thing. It takes sometimes 30 minutes for this electric cooktop to actually boil water to make pasta. And it frustrates me and aggravates me if I want to fry something in oil, which is, by the way, not very good. Sometimes it could take 20 to 30 minutes just to get the oil to boil. And yeah, I'm not digging my oven anymore. So I was looking for the perfect appliance that I can just heat up fries or heat up mozzarella sticks or something that you would have to put in the oven and wait a good long time, especially like things like a pizza or something like that. I was looking for something that did not take up a big space like my oven. And the funny part is that this oven is like one giant paperweight. Did I also tell you aluminum foil issues? Yes, aluminum foil issues. So if I want to just put a little tray of fries in my oven. You know how much aluminum foil I waste? I go through aluminum foil like water. And aluminum foil is not cheap, guys. Not cheap. And so for one person to use this whole entire oven just to make a plate of French fries is not cool. So basically, I had just about enough of that oven. And so I wanted to try a new product, a product that if I want to have a plate full of fries or mozzarella sticks or potato skins or even a small meal that I have to turn my oven on and waste aluminum foil and then wait for 30 minutes for it to preheat, I wanted to just totally 86 the oven, if you know what I mean. And that's a New York term. It means like get rid of. So I found what I think is the perfect product. Joyoung Multitasker 8S Air Fryer 4.8 quart. Enjoy being healthy. And yes, now with this, my meals can become healthier. So I won't have to actually drench them in oil. And for example, my fries can be cooked without oil. All right, so we got 4.8 capacity, large for the whole family. I believe it's so big it can make 1 to 3 servings of food, much bigger than for one person, which is very important to me. 8 smart presets allow one-touch operation. It has an LED touchscreen, plus a recipe book for a better experience. It has a 360-degree airflow technology for crispy indulgence without guilt. And you usually need oil for crispy indulgence. And look what you can cook with that. A chicken, frozen pizza, French fries. Yes, that's what I was talking about. You can cook like Belgian waffles. You can cook chicken legs. And let's get this open. I'm so excited. Okay, now I'm really, really excited about this product. So now I have a whole entire freezer full of things that I can actually cook and cook quickly, because turning my oven on is a real pain in the rear. And did I mention to you how this thing can save your life during power outages? It just dawned on me. With it being summer and there's loads of power outages, if you end up having to use your generator for like 7 days until they fix the power grid, like it happens here on Long Island in New York, actually every single summer and even in the winter, this can be plugged into a generator. Yes, a generator. You can't plug your oven into a generator to cook a meal during a power outage. So this is a good thing. All right, I know. I talk a lot. It's time to open and to see how it looks, how it's packed, and then we'll go over the recipes and how it works. So you might wonder, how is my Joyoung fryer going to arrive? Is it going to arrive broken? The answer is no, because they pack really, really well. All right, look at this. Look how well this fryer is packed. And you can see it's encrusted in styrofoam. Very, 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 very good, because my delivery man always throws things. Okay, so this looks like the tray that goes inside. Okay, you get an operation instruction book. Okay, so in the book, it's going to tell you its electrical rating, its wattage, its voltage, it's 1400 watts. Wow, okay, that's actually powerful. Its net weight is 7.7 pounds. Its dimensions are 12.8 inches, that is 9.9 inches, and by 12 inches. 12.1, that is. Here's the model number. Okay, and it shows you the different parts of the fryer. We have the control panel, which is right on top. That's a smart preset control panel, which is great. The main unit. We have the grill, and we have the air fryer basket. Now it's showing you all the different capabilities as well. It has heating tubes. It has a fan. It has fuses and micro switches, and let's not even get into there. But as you move on into the pages and you graduate to page 6, it'll give you the information for the control panel and its functions, the grill, the air fryer basket. It'll show you what the LCD panel looks like, or the LED panel. We have the start cancel function. So if you want to stop this during the middle of cooking to add maybe more things, it'll show you how to stop and restart. Okay, or to even cancel it. So there you go. It'll show you the temperature and the time. We have to increase the temperature or the time. And then the minus is used to reduce the temperature or time. And a long press the plus for 2 seconds to switch to Fahrenheit or Celsius. Yes, that may be a thing. If you live in America, we use Fahrenheit. If you live in places such as Europe or Canada, they use Celsius. So there you go. All right, and here's some basics. So French fries, 21 minutes. And it tells you to put it at 400 degrees. Let's see. Shrimp you can cook, chicken, steak, cake, toast. Toast, I didn't even know. Wow, I can 86 my toaster now. Frozen food. Wow, interesting. 7 minutes. You can reheat things. That's actually really good. Instead of turning that behemoth of a paperweight oven on and preparing for use, using the appliance. Hits such as how to start and cancel. Wow, okay, tips. Do not put the plastic or paper container and non-heat resistant containers with food into the electric oven. Well, that's pretty much something that most intelligent people know already. Okay, do not use glass or ceramic. Okay, let's see. Yeah, interesting. Cleaning. Before cleaning the electric oven, cut off the power supply. Otherwise, you will be electrocuted. You don't want that to happen. If there are oil stains on the cavity wall of the electric oven, wipe with soft, wet cloth, dip in neutral cleaner or cleanser. The fryer, grill, and other accessories can be removed and washed with water. That's very good. Do not soak the whole thing into water. Well, that's actually, some people are actually stupid and do not know that that can cause the motor and all the electrical things to malfunction. That's actually serious. Some people will dump the whole entire thing into their sink. No, don't do that. Just clean the basket. That's all. That's all you need to do. And loads and loads and loads of things, including in foreign languages. So if you don't speak English, that is, you will actually be able to understand this if you're French or Spanish. And maybe we even have other languages in here. Interesting. All right, so let's get this out. You're probably saying, all right already, shut up. Open this up and let's check it out. And here we go. We got the plug, which is a regular American-style wall plug. I know the Europeans use a different style. And let's get this out and take a look at it. So already I'm liking the size of it before I even got the plastic off of it. And I'll show you the difference between this one and one we already have that was way too small for my family. Okay, already I could tell you this is a beauty. This is actually sleek looking. Look at that. It's very, very, very sleek. And it actually, not only does it function as an oven, it actually functions as something that looks decorative in your kitchen. Very, very, very nice. Look at this. So on the back here is what appears to be like the fan. So it has a vent, so the heat can vent out of it. Now let's see how big the capacity is. Again, it's at 4.8 quarts. And let's pull this out. Oh my God, is this thing huge. Okay, hand for, I could show you my hand just to show you how deep this thing is. This thing is humongous. It's enormous. I am actually in shock. And I'm going to show you why I'm in shock. So a few months ago, to be nice, my teenage daughter bought this for my husband so he eats healthier. And this is a Procter and Silex 2.2 quart air fryer. And this is only big enough to make enough food for maybe half of a human being. I am not kidding you. Here, let's pull out the... Okay, can you see the difference? I am not kidding you. This is like a horror to actually work with. And what I hate about it is that you can't take this out. This like basket, look at this. I washed this with soap and water and it still looks oily and a mess. And you can't take this out to clean this. It's bolted in. And so you can't even get under here to clean. But with the Joyoung, look at this. Okay? You got the removable grill. And then you can just wash this. As opposed to this, this is a greasy mess, even after I washed it with soap and water and a sponge. The beauty of this. Okay, so now I will show you, hold on, the difference between the capacities. 4.8 quarts versus 2.2. You see the difference, guys? Can you even see the difference? Look at that. My hand gets lost in there. And this is the capacity of this. So as you can see, you can only put a handful of fries in this one. In this one, you could feed at least 3 people, if not 4. But wait, this unit gets even better. And I just thought this grill just went on the bottom. And, you know, it was just right on the bottom. No, 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 no. You could actually raise the grill higher or lower, depending on your preferences. It has rubber pieces on each corner. And you can push this down into here. And you can actually make it as high or as low as you want it. So if you want to place something in here and place something beneath it, you can do that. So say you want to put chicken on top, chicken like drumsticks, you can put your fries on the bottom beneath it, and you can cook 2 things at once. This is a beauty, an absolute art form. Thank you, Joyoung. Now that this is going into the garbage, yes, I will not even try to sell it on Craigslist. Yeah, this is definitely going into the garbage. Now we have a new fryer, one that's way better than this piece of junk. So the piece of junk, Procter and Silex 2.2 quart one that I just showed you, is between $70 and $80. The Joyoung is only $69.99, and right now for a limited time only, save $10. So it's only $59.99. That is an absolute unbelievable bargain with 360-degree air circulation technology. So the thing you actually cook is crunchy on the outside and juicy on the inside. And yes, there's loads of things you can cook. Again, steak, shrimp, French fries, toast, chicken. You can defrost things. It also keeps things warm, and cake, and many, many, many other hits. Wow, this is just unbelievable. And you can also have a customizable time and temperature between 180 degrees to 400 degrees. It's adjustable every 5 degrees. It goes up 5 degrees every minute, which is actually really, really cool, which beats my big, giant Whirlpool oven by a mile, because it takes 30 minutes to just preheat it, just to get it to 400 degrees. Wow. Just wow. All right, let's check out some other features here. 4.8 capacity. You saw, and it says small. Small external large capacity. Okay, that is way bigger than my Procter and Silex that we paid about $70 to $80 for. And you can make a pound of French fries, well, close to a pound. You could feed 4 people. And you can actually, 45 G's. I don't know. I'm not very good. I'm an American, so I don't know how much 45 grams of chicken wings are. Actually, let's Google that. Okay, so 45 grams is about a pound. Aha, we all learned a new thing today. Now we have an intuitive LED one-touch screen control system, and it's comfortable to use without bending over. Yes, that's an issue when you get older. And here's what it looks like lit up. But we're going to actually test this out. Does it really work as well as it says in the description? So I was wondering where the LED panel was, and I didn't realize that it was here all along on the top part of it, and it doesn't show you until it turns on. Okay, so let's check it out. So what do we have here? This says French fries. So let's press that. Let's press, and now we're going to start. And you can hear the fan turning on, and it's not very loud, which is great. So now it is cooking. But say I want to stop this. What do you do? So we're going to hold down this button here and cancel it. Okay, so you see, it canceled it. The fan's going to shut off in a second. It's building up temperature right now as we speak. Well, how can one change the temperature? Okay, well, I'll show you. Right here it says time and temp. So I want to make it say 400. And you don't even have to press that hard. Just a light tap, and then it goes back down to 175 when you try to go higher than 400. Let's go back to 400. And I'm doing this with one hand, so don't mind me. Here, let's try it with this hand. So let's cook French fries. So I'm going to hit the French fry. And this is the ideal temperature for French fries. And let's go. Let's get the French fries out. We're going to just put a handful in and see how this works. Now, when you pull the basket out, it shuts the LED panel off, which is great. Let's see what happens when we push it back in. So I'm going to pull it out again and show you. And watch. And then it goes back on. Okay, so it's getting close to lunchtime, and I'm in the mood for some crispy golden fries, some TGI Fridays potato skins, and mozzarella sticks. Let's go. So the capacity on this thing is absolutely amazing. I put 2 huge gaping handfuls of French fries in the bottom, and it's still, look how much more room you have to fill up with French fries. Look at this. Okay, this is great, but this is all I want. And this is even too much. All right, so the next layer, I'm going to put some potato skins and some mozzarella sticks on it. So now I'm going to place the grill in here, and I'll show you. So there you go. You got your potato skins on top. You got your mozzarella sticks. Down there, you got your French fries. And let's see how this comes out. This is going to be one great hell of a lunch. So I'm going to place this in here. And we're going to hit French fry, because that's the closest thing to what we're cooking. It's frozen. And let's start. Okay, I'll be back in about 20 minutes and we'll see what happens. And by the way, you can hear that it does not make very, very, very much sound, which is phenomenal. Okay, so as you can see here, the vent on the back of it is definitely working, because you see the leaves on my plants behind it are moving. So you know it's venting well, which is another important thing. Now let's check out the different kinds of functions while this is cooking, and we'll go ahead and look right now. Okay, so the beauty of it is if you want it in Fahrenheit or Celsius, all you have to do is long press the plus and the minus for 2 seconds to change the display between Celsius or Fahrenheit. The beauty of it is 93% less fat. Now, what I'm eating is not very healthy. It's not a healthy person's choice of food, but now I'm not cooking with grease or fat or oil. And that's the beauty of it. You saw, I just put it in there with no oil at all. Okay, so it's a 4.8 quart basket. As you can see, it was way bigger than my Procter and Silex 2.2 quart one. That is the same price, actually even more than that price. You can keep things warm, cake, shrimp. You can cook toast, French fries, steak, chicken, whole sorts of things. Now it goes from 180 degrees to 400 degrees, which is a beauty. Okay, what are some of the questions people may have about this? By the way, they have different models as well. They have even bigger versions, which is outrageous, because I thought the 4.8 quart was going to be way little. And they have a 5.8 quart as well, and a 28 quart. Okay, so let's check out some of the questions. Now, power, 1400 watts. You can hear it cooking behind me as we speak. It goes from temperature 180 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And the timer is from 0 minutes to, it has a time. You can set the time. Didn't even realize that. We'll do that later. Okay, let's check it out. What are some of the questions that people have? and we're going to find out some of the questions that people have. Okay, how to cancel the program. If you want to cancel the cooking program, just press the arrow to the right and the 2 lines buttons for 2 to 3 seconds, and the air fryer will automatically shut down after 2 minutes. Okay, so it won't shut it down immediately, so you might say it's not working. You just have to long press that plus and minus, actually that plus and the 2 lines for 2 to 3 seconds. Now, how do you change from Fahrenheit to Celsius? Long press the plus and minus for 2 seconds. That actually helps us. Okay, size and capacity. Again, 9.84 inches by 10.24 inches by 11.6 inches. So it doesn't take up much room on your counter. Another question, can I add food during the cooking process? Just pull the basket out. The air fryer will can keep working within 5 minutes. So as long as you pull that basket out and add something within 5 minutes of pulling the basket out, yes, you can add to it. So it actually intuitively is telling me there's 21 minutes left on the clock to finish cooking my food, which is great. And we're at 390 degrees. All right, so it should be done in 2 seconds, and I'm waiting for the beep, and the beep will let you know when it's done cooking. And we're down to like 1 minute. All right, so my lunch is done, and it's looking good. I really, really, really like the Joyoung. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I think it's phenomenal. The great part is you can just wipe it down to clean it. You can actually take the whole entire basket and wash it in the sink, unlike the Procter and Silex version I have. And you can actually also take the grill and wash it separately. And you can have a lunch for 1 or a lunch for 4, and without turning on your ginormous oven and wasting all that electricity, waiting 20 to 30 minutes just to preheat. And now you have something that you would get straight from a restaurant or a diner, right at your fingertips on a plate and ready to eat. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be a link in the description below to purchase this. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's phenomenal and I love it. Thanks for watching. And again, I'm telling you, buy this. Do not buy the other brand like Procter and Silex. You'll be sorely, 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 actually really disappointed. Honest to God, you will be, because you couldn't put this much food in that Procter and Silex any time, day or night or day of the week. I'm honestly telling you the truth. I would have never been able to have cooked all this food in that other one. This one is great. I could have actually cooked 3 times as much as what's on this plate right now with this particular unit. All right, Joyoung, you really did a great job, and I really like this unit a lot. They even have bigger versions if you have a bigger family. So again, link in the description below to purchase. I'm very, very, very satisfied, and I'm waiting for my food right now. I'm starving, and I don't want it to get cold. So long, and thanks for watching.